I think during the early days of the Soviet Union, the New York Times famously covered up the Ukraine famine that Stalin murdered 5 million or up to 7 million Ukrainians, partly in an effort to consolidate his power. And the New York Times covered it up. And again, you always come back to this question of why would they do such a thing? Why would you give up on the scoop of a decade or generation,
Right.
news that's actually occurring, news that's incredibly important? Doesn't make any sense. But when you look at in this case, the business interest of the New York Times, which were aligned with very high level business concerns in the United States, which wanted to open up the Russian market, which had been severed from the US when the Soviets staged their coup d'etat. And they could not bring those trade relations back into being until the US government recognized the Soviets as the legitimate government of Russia. And that could not happen if the same Soviet government had just murdered 5 million of its own people. So the New York Times did the dirty work. They covered up the Ukraine famine, the genocide, and at the same time, they were very, very sympathetic to the Soviet cause. They were publishing news reports that were written by Soviet propaganda agents, and they're publishing them as news. And this was something that I think, again, aligned with a worldview that was universalistic, that looked at this socialist cause as the great cause of humankind, and that opposed any kind of nationalism, no matter what form it took.